Hello everyone, it's almost midnight on the 31st of May and we're off to another adventure. Where are we going, Mommy?
Scandinavian countries.
Yep, we are heading right now on a direct flight to Copenhagen and then we're going to continue straight to Stockholm. We'll spend a couple of days there before heading to Norway and then ending back at Denmark. So see you when we get to Copenhagen. Welcome to Copenhagen. First time we're here. We've never been to this part of the world before. What's the weather now, Mommy?
It's supposed to be about 17 degrees.
16, 17 degrees. But I think it will get a bit warmer because it's only 7:40 a.m. right now. So because we are not actually taking a connecting flight, we are taking an entirely different plane. We'll have to figure out actually how to get out of the airport first, or at least claim our luggage before we actually re-enter and get our boarding pass from the new airline. So we have checked in again to Copenhagen airport and right now we are waiting for our next flight at 11:45 to Stockholm, Sweden. 2 cups of coffee, $9, which is not too bad, but this came from a dispenser, an automated dispenser from 7-Eleven. On average, the cafes here for a meal, meaning a sandwich or a baguette with coffee, is about 25 to $30, which is quite crazy. We just landed in Stockholm and we just got our Arlanda Express tickets. So if you arrive in Stockholm and if you want to get to Stockholm Central, you can just get one of your tickets from one of these machines. They're all over the airport. And the Arlanda Express is on the ground floor of the airport terminal itself. And from here, it takes 18 minutes to get to the Stockholm Central. So I think it's pretty straightforward. It costs 1,280 Swedish krona for the two of us for a two-way ticket, meaning for us to go to town and then back here in 3 days' time. We have just checked into the hotel and this will be the first time that we're gonna take a look at the room. We are staying in this hotel called
Hobo Hotel.
Yes, Hobo Hotel, because we are hobos. So we've got the 8th floor. Let's see how the room looks like. So toilets on the left, nice and clean. Hello. It's a shower, so no tub. And then it goes straight to the room. Very simple, but I think this works very well for us. This is downtown Stockholm at 4:20 p.m. on a Saturday. Our hotel was just there. It's very bright and sunny. But what's the weather, Mommy?
20.
Yeah. It's about 23, I think. We are at Damascus Grill, which is a restaurant that is in the subway itself. So this is the subway station closest to our hotel. We don't really know what's the name of this station, but yeah, that's the subway behind me. And we just ordered this for dinner. So mine is the kebab meal, and then yours is the chicken burger. It is 6:20 p.m. right now, and of course it's being summer, it's still very bright, and it doesn't look like it's gonna be sunset anytime soon. Yeah, sunset today is scheduled for 10 p.m. ish. So our hotel is right after there, and we're probably gonna hit there after this. We've been traveling for more than 24 hours, so I think we are pretty much exhausted, but we will try not to sleep too early, because we all know what happens when we do that. We'll end up waking up at 3 and 4 in the morning. This is how the lobby of the hotel looks like. So there's like a bar and live music, and because last night it was Saturday, it was going on for quite a bit. So just be mindful in case anybody's thinking of staying here. It's based on a Japanese theme. Breakfast has a lot of Japanese influences. Good morning. We are on the way to the ferry terminal. The plan today is to take the ferry and then head down to the Vasa Museum, followed by the Skansen Open Air Museum. It's about a 10-minute walk from our hotel, and it's nice and early. Not many people around. So we're heading down now to the ferry terminal. This is the boat that we're gonna take. The hop on, hop off boat. We are on the ferry right now, heading down to Vasa Museum, and I think it's not that cheap. It's 670 Swedish krona for the two of us, but it gives us a 24-hour pass along all the different islands surrounding Stockholm main city itself. So I think we'll make full use of it today. So it's a public phone. A small journey to the start point, I guess. So it costs 600 Swedish krona for the two of us, and that includes the tram ticket that goes up. Yeah, it's not a very big tram. is something pretty cool. It's an actual rune stone from Södermanland, and this one is dated from the 11th century towards the end of the Viking era. It's basically a memorial stone that someone dedicated to his brother. What did he say? So I'm guessing this is the main square. You can see a couple of shops selling drinks and snacks. Got ourselves a nice big cup of coffee. So we'll be exploring all these shops a bit later. But for now, we're just gonna sit down, chillax, have a banana. We just came down from the Skansen park right there, and right outside the park they sell this. There's a lovely Muslim man from Iraq who served us, and both of us we got the lamb sausage. So we're gonna have this for lunch, and then we're gonna walk over to the Vasa Museum, which is about 10 minutes away. Whoa, massive. Oh my god, that looks incredible. It's an actual ship. It is exactly 4 p.m. and after spending the whole day here in this island, we have just finished exiting from the Vasa Museum, which was truly remarkable. And now I think the plan is to wait for the boat. Are you tired? It's a nice day. Bright and sunny. It's a Sunday here actually, so a lot of people out and about having picnics and enjoying their walks. So pretty. This is 8 p.m. on a summer's day here in Stockholm. Yep. Good morning. It is the 3rd of June 2024 here in Stockholm. As you can tell, it's very bright and sunny today, and the weather's about 25 degrees. So very nice for us to take a walk. We are on the bridge connecting the main Stockholm city, heading towards the old town. The plan today is to stay around the old town. Probably gonna visit some museums there as well. Nice building there. So this is also how it looks like. Okay, so see you when we get to the center of town. And this is the Royal Palace. I don't think the royalty stay here anymore, so they're using it for government purposes. So this whole area here is the old town, and we are going towards right the middle where the Nobel Museum is. So the town wasn't as big as we thought, and right at the end of it we found this pickled herring kiosk, and that's exactly where we are right now. So we've stopped for a short break. It's a beautiful, cute little kiosk that sells pickled herring. So that's exactly what we ordered, which is the special as well as the wrapped version of it. So it makes a nice snack, and this will actually be our lunch for today. And the kiosk itself is actually just along the riverfront there. It's quite a pity though, because there's a lot of construction going on over at the Södermalm side of the city. So just to show you how the pickled herring looks like, we got the fried version as well as the wrap. How does it taste like, Mummy?
It's nice, not too salty.
So we're gonna enjoy the meal now, and then after that we'll continue exploring the old town. We just finished lunch, and for the first time ever, it's actually raining. So we knew this was a possibility that could happen when we were in Scandinavia. So we brought our umbrellas along. The weird thing is, it's actually still very sunny, and yet it's raining. We've made it to the front of the Royal Palace. So this is pretty cool, because as I pan around, they have all these cannons on the left and the guards on duty. So I believe there's a changing of the guard that happens every day. Wow. We are walking along to find the narrowest street in the old town. Apparently it's quite an attraction, because the lanes are so narrow, only one person can walk at a time. We found the narrowest street in all of Stockholm. It is not as narrow as you would think. I honestly think that the streets of Venice are a lot narrower than this actually. But I guess it's as narrow as it is for Stockholm. So this is the back of the Parliament House. We were walking on that bridge earlier. So as you can see, we're heading back to the newer part of town. The plan was to actually find an obscure, quiet, quaint cafe, but in the end we stuck to the one and only coffee chain here in Stockholm, which is called Espresso House. Oh well. But it's a nice place to sit, just to people watch. Good morning. It is the 4th of June here in Stockholm, and it is right now 6:05 a.m. But of course, summer, it's bright, and we are probably the only two people out and about right now, other than the guys exercising in the morning. We are on our way to the Stockholm Central Station, where we'll be taking the Arlanda Express back to Arlanda Airport for a flight to Oslo later at 9 o'clock. So that's the reason why we are out so early. Sunrise here is at 3:30, which also means that you have to kind of wake up for Subo super early and barely after you've fallen asleep at around 11-ish to wait for Isha. We've made it to the train station. It's just about 10 minutes away from the hotel, and we are on board the train. It comes every, I think, 20 minutes, so there's quite a number of trains that goes back and forth between the airport and central Stockholm city.
Waiting area having our breakfast from 7-Eleven.
So this is what we got: 2 buns for 50 krona each. So we got 2 each, and a coffee. Cheap and good.